How's it going, folks? So today I'm going to be doing a deep dive, at least for me. I've never heard of this band before. Their name is Decadence Dust, and the name of the song is Lighthouse. I wonder if we're going to get a cameo from William Dafoe or what's his name, Robert Pattinson. That would be quite interesting. But yeah, like I said, this is a deep dive. So I hope you all got your scuba tanks. You know, the oxygen levels are all good to go. You got your diving mask and your wetsuit, and you're ready to jump on in here and see what we can find in the deep depths of the ocean, the music ocean. Anywho, like I said, I've never heard of this band. They have decent views here on this video, like 16K as of this video. So yeah, a lot of people do know about them. I don't. So it's a deep dive for me. I'm excited for this. I've kind of had it on the back burner for a while. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see what we got here. So yeah, get your buddy system ready. You know, sit on the edge of the boat and get ready to dive on in. Let's give it a listen, shall we? Rangers, go. Really cool stuff there. I dig it. I'm just going to tell y'all right off the rip here. This is kind of right down my alley. It's kind of a cross between genres. You know, there's a real um, uh, gothic tinge to it. Even with the video, like the black and white, just the way it's filmed, it's kind of got like an old school vibe to it. Old school kind of gothic rock slash metal sort of vibe. And the song has a heavy kind of gothic rock metal sort of vibe. And yeah, the song itself, it almost sounds kind of like a cross between like him and Within Temptation or something like that, with some I don't know, kind of 80s slash 90s dark wave kind of thrown in a little bit. Really cool, really moody, atmospheric kind of song, and it's got a nice uh, pacing. It's got a nice vibe, and just the momentum. It really takes its time. You know, there's nothing like really driving through the song. There's you know, it's just a very naturally flowing sort of song, and it just got its own pace. And I dig it. You know, the guitars a lot of times are left to just kind of, you know, you get the like the, jeez, what do you call that? Not like the static, but the oh, Lord have mercy. But yeah, a lot of times the guitar is just kind of left, and not feedback either, but you kind of just hear like the sound of the guitar. It's left to just kind of linger for a bit. And it really adds to the just uh, slow, you know, melancholic, almost kind of pacing of the song, and just lends itself really well for that sort of style, and for the sound that they're going for here. So yeah, I love the guitars. I love the tone of them. I love just the riffs. You know, again, I love the way that they're left sometimes just to kind of just go. You know, and there's a particular word I'm trying to think of, but at any rate, they just kind of like resonate out, you know, I guess. But yeah, so the guitars are really good, very deliberate, and you know you can really feel it. And then the keyboard was just so tight. You know, at times it sounds more kind of like a piano going in the background, and which again adds to the kind of melancholic, you know, gothic metal sort of style, and almost like a hint of doom in here, just with like the pacing and the vibe, the mood, you know, of it, and also how things are just kind of left to almost like linger. It has a bit of a doomy kind of feeling. Um, but then you know the keyboard, you got like the piano, which adds a bit of like somber kind of, you know, vibe. But then other times, you know, it sounds a little bit more of like a little bit of an electronic sort of vibe, and it just worked really well. Everything just worked in this song really, really well. You know, it has a very distinct sound. They really knew what they were going for, and you know did it. They executed it, you know, perfectly, to where it resonates. You know, it has this atmosphere and this mood, and then you have the vocals on top of it, which she has such a great voice, and she sings almost with like an effortlessness, and that also contributes to just the overall kind of gothic doom sort of vibe. Just the way that she delivers the vocals, it just works so well. But you know, it's neat because with this type of sound, a lot of times you get lower you register voices. I feel like just that kind of are part of the sound itself, like that heavy kind of droning sound. But here you have her with the higher register, the lighter kind of vocals, and it just adds like this new element to it that really takes it to another level, in my opinion, another level of almost emotion and feeling. Um, so yeah, it just really cool song. You know, I really enjoyed it a lot. Just the whole vibe. The whole arrangement of the song, just the whole way it all kind of played out and what was set up and everything just worked together really well for that one cohesive kind of sound to it. And yeah, it was just pretty awesome, in my opinion. It's not really like symphonic metal. It's not really like heavy metal either. It's a very tricky one to characterize, I would say, because there's a lot of gothic metal in there. There's like hints maybe of like certain elements of symphonic metal without going like actually really kind of into symphonic metal. It's got a little bit of a melodic metal vibe to it, but then you also throw in some doom in there. So yeah, really cool song. I'm really curious now to look at more from this band and really kind of see what their deal is because I'm quite impressed with this song. So yeah, I dig it. Decadence Dust. I got to look them up and kind of see what some of their other material is like and try to get a feel for the typical sound of the band. But yeah, this is a cool one here. I dug it. Like I said, I'm a sucker. I love this sort of sound quite a bit. Just that kind of darker, almost brooding kind of gothic metal sort of sound. But yeah, it's just executed really well here, and yeah, not much else for me to say. And the vocals were stellar. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. I'd be really curious to see what y'all have to say about this one. Let me know what you thought. Are you familiar with this band? Have you been listening to them for a long time? Or are you fans? This and that. Let's talk about it in the comments, and I'll catch y'all next time, Ranger.